Hey guys, Rick here with another video today, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the recent disastrous interview Bungie employee Luke Smith had with Eurogamer. So Luke Smith is the creative director of the new expansion called Taken King, coming out on September 15th. This interview was about the base prices for the Taken King for day one players and new players, because Bungie is now releasing the Taken King Collector's Edition for people who've never had the game. It comes with the base game, the first two DLCs, The Dark Below and The House of Wolves, and the Taken King, all for $80. Now, people who've played since day one had to pay in total $140 for all this, and they don't even get the new emotes and cosmetic items that the people do if they buy the Collector's Edition. And basically, the fans are pretty much complaining about it, at least most of them for the most part. And this interview is pretty much about that. So Luke Smith, he pretty much was just completely I don't know, he's pretty much out of it on this interview, because he pretty much tries to go around every single question as if it wasn't even asked. And before I even get into the main part of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, I'm going to expect this video to get more dislikes than likes, to be honest, because there's a lot of things happening in the Destiny community right now. People are getting really ass hurt that people are actually standing up and speaking out against the bullshit that Bungie's trying to pull on us right now. And go to any forum post, go to anything regarding the prices or day one people, and you'll find people, mostly elitists or whatever it is, commenting, "Oh, if you don't like Bungie, you don't like Destiny, you don't like the expansions, if you don't like the prices, don't buy it, kid, just fuck off." No, it's not that I don't like the game. I love Destiny. It's one of my favorite games. I played it for a year almost, and I've had so much fun with it. I played it in beta, you know, so I'm obviously a hardcore fan of this game. What I don't like is getting fucked in the ass by the company I just am about to give $140 to. That's what I don't like. So if you make a stupid comment about me bitching, I'm just going to block you from the channel, because you're not worth my time. So when it comes to the prices of the DLC, the Collector's Edition, and everything else is going on, Bungie is heavily defending its position on the prices. They basically assume that it's all about how the player actually values these items. If you actually think that you want to buy the emotes, then you can just pay the $80 for the new Collector's Edition. But they're really avoiding the question of why would day one players who already own the base game and the two DLCs that already come out, why would they buy the 4-part thing when they already have 3 parts? And Luke Smith is pretty standoffish of this question. He acts like it's not even asked. Basically, what the guy asks in Eurogamer says, "It may seem like a small thing, but you're adding exclusive content to the game, 3 new dance emotes that players can't get unless they rebuy the main game and the 2 existing DLCs." Luke Smith responds, "There's no way right now for you to get the new dance moves without getting that. There are collector's editions exclusives. We've set some stuff aside for that edition specifically to really make it appeal to fans who have engaged with the game already, and also to people that would like to enter the game this autumn." And then Eurogamer asks, "Can you see that some fans are confused that you're asking them to buy stuff they already own?" And then Luke Smith replies, "Yeah, I can totally empathize with those people, but the Collector's Edition is a pretty cool package for people who want to pursue that stuff. Otherwise, surely what you're saying is that you would want to buy them separately, right?" Okay, what this is really really worrying me about is that I'm kind of getting the idea already from this interview, I haven't even read the whole thing, that Activision's actually going to talk Bungie into going down the road that the Call of Duty community's gone down. That's putting in microtransactions. That really scares me. If you scroll down in the interview, of course I'll put this in the description, Eurogamer then proceeds to ask, "I'm not going to mention the emotes again, I cannot actually get them." Then Luke Smith responds, "But you can if you buy the Collector's Edition." Eurogamer says, "I'm not going to buy a game and 2 DLCs all over again." Luke Smith pretty much says they are going to put in either microtransactions, or if you're a day one player, you're getting basically screwed over. Because Luke Smith says, "If I fired up a video right now and showed you the emotes, you would throw money at the screen." Basically, he's being a self-righteous prick. What I'm seeing a very scary trend and mindset right now in Luke Smith. He's acting like we owe them something, you know, because he thinks that this sort of Collector's Edition will bring new players into the game, but at the same time you're kind of screwing over the base one, or the day one players. You're kind of screwing over the day one players, because we paid $140 to get all this stuff, and these randoms can just come in and pay $80, and their excuse for that is devaluation. They're saying, or depreciation. What they're saying is that the game's a year old now, so it's not worth as much. I mean, yes, that may be true, and they're saying, oh, we've got the enjoyment of a year of gameplay, and these people are just coming in because they didn't pick up the game on day one for some reason. I don't find that an excuse, especially because these people that buy it get exclusive things that we don't. And they're like, oh, but wait, if you're a day one player, you get a founder's pack, and you get a new sparrow, a shader, and emblem. Well, that's great. I really don't care about a sparrow, a shader, and an emblem. No one's going to come up to me in patrol and say, hey man, that's an awesome new sparrow, where'd you get it? And I'll reply, man, I was here since day one, and it's so badass, isn't it? No, that's not going to happen. Okay? Later on in the interview, Luke just starts saying more stuff about value and how the player values it and whatnot. And then he starts pretty much avoiding the entire topic and start talking about the new players and saying how, oh, the newer players who just buy the game weren't there to experience the things when they were first fresh, and now you can go back and share all your adventures with them, and everything's just gonna be all happy and dandy. Well, guess what? It's not gonna be happy and dandy because we're having to pay $60 more for something that should have been included in the original base game when it came out 1 year ago. That's what we're all pissed off about. The real vibe I'm actually picking up off of this Luke Smith guy, I've actually never even heard of him before this interview. Basically, the day one people, they say, oh yeah, you guys got the year one enjoyment out of this game, but now it's time for new people to try to come in. Basically, what I'm getting out of this is that we were the test pigs, or the guinea pigs, or whatever you want to call it, for the original DLC or content that actually should have been in the base game by itself. And then once they found, okay, so y'all found this, 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 and this, and we patched that up, we fixed this, we did this and this and that, come get the real game, you know? So all the people that didn't buy it last year because I thought it was some bullshit, they can come in now and buy all the content that should have originally been in the game for $80-something, and we had to pay $140 to get basically a game that was broken from the start. That's kind of what I'm getting here. If you guys share my opinion, like this video, and if you don't, then comment what you don't like. But if you're some guy that's going to be an elitist and just tell me to go fuck off, I'm not going to buy it, then you're just going to get blocked from the channel. Deej actually just put out on the forums that they're going to be addressing what the day one players are going to be getting. They say what we're going to be getting is much, much better than what the collector's edition is going to be getting. And I'm really hoping he follows up on his word, because if not, I'm probably not going to be supporting Bungie from here on out, to be honest. One last note, if you want to read this interview, I will link this into the description. It's from Eurogamer.net, of course, people who actually conducted the interview. I'll also be putting in the description the petition to basically not screw over the day one gamer. So if you're a day one gamer and you feel like you're being screwed over, go ahead and click on that link in the description and sign the petition. I've signed it. It has over 20k signatures already, so I'm pretty sure that Bungie's going to have to make a response to that sometime in the near future, or else they're going to lose a lot of their fan base. I'm pretty sure Luke Smith went back to Bungie and got his ass whipped by all his fellow employees because he pretty much ratted them out and showed them what they were really about. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here for more Destiny news, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.